Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Quiet.
Thou my path is wrought of darkness.
Shut up. They have our scent. Run! Just keep running.
Are you out of your mind? He's not going to make it.
He has to.
Blessed Akarat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides
Look at me! All the gold we want is right there.
No, I just came here for knowledge.
They're coming!
I know.
Get over here!
Now, breach the seal. Get us through that door!
Oh, light, help me. By three they come. By three thy way opens. Blood show. This doesn't make any sense. Blood. Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What?
I need two of you!
No! Go! I'll hold them! Go!
So, it says the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me! It worked!
We have to help him!
He's dead already.
It's a shame he didn't make it.
Oh well, cheer up. Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. Must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
By three they come, by three thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Ha! Hail the daughter of... Oh, no. No.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak this.
Don't lie to me!
We came here for treasure. What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or... Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred ways.
From the abyss, receive thy salvation. By three they come, by three thy way. By the blood of the willing. We call thee home. Come.
Blessed Akarat, thy eternal light protects me, thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is
Open
wrought
your
with
eyes.
eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal
There
light.
is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Hail, daughter of hatred. Creator of sanctuary. Hail, Lilith.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Hello everybody, welcome to Diablo IV at long fucking last. It has been over a decade and I'm so pumped. I have no idea who to start with. Just not a clue. I want to play everybody, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with the rogue. Had a lot of fun playing with the rogue in the beta. So I think we're gonna jump in there. Do some very weird makeup stuff. Some of which is okay, some of which is real strange. Sure. Jewelry. Definitely not hardcore today. Alright, let's rock and roll. I am so freaking ready for this. Less guidance. Maybe? Maybe we'll do more. I honestly wouldn't mind at least skipping through some of the tutorials on my own, just to refresh my memory. And we're definitely going veteran. Whoopsie doodle.
Sanctuary was never meant.
Yeah.
It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
So sad. Poor horsey. Pretty messed up. Not having a good day. We have that in common. My day was absolute hell today. Quite literally. So this is thematically appropriate. All right. Let us rock and roll.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
Okay, let's I forget how literally everything works. And I was playing this on Steam Deck on a controller on the beta. So this interface is going to be slightly foreign to me. That's alright though. Why do I have anything here? Ah, open beta or early access, open beta early access. Not actually sure what the difference is between those two. Casualty. Voyager. And unfortunately, I don't think I got the, I don't know, can I check that? Is that a thing? I guess the shop is going to be live now.
Behold the marvelous tales I have to offer.
It is. Alright, I don't give a shit about any of this right now. Don't need that. Certainly don't need that. Collections, social. Got friends. Local and clan. And of course our map. Which, this out. Dusk on the mountain, find shelter in a nearby town. Yeah. I know. Okay, well, I don't know how any of this crap works here. That's alright. Level 20, so I guess level 20 versus 25. Okay, I definitely do not like spacebar being the dodge. I kind of hate that. I'll have to fiddle with this stuff at some point. Really looks nice though.
Should clear up when the storm has passed.
Wolfies. Why? Don't pick a fight with me. I got no beef with you. Alright, bear with me while I do just a little housekeeping here. Controls, character. I don't know, this might be weird. Yes, that is not great. Still works though, and we are getting 59, I guess basically 60 FPS, so alright. Alright. I have to get used to that. I don't like that too much. Feels like my highlighting is a little finicky. I don't know. Maybe just over small objects. I don't think there's any altars of Lilith here.
Another abandoned town.
Demons. Everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
Ah! He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
What's it to you?
Oswin, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all! Kill us all!
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain. There is evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, it's a bit cramped.
It's still better than a cave.
At least face the person you're talking to, lady.
Alenta went a bit deaf last winter. You might need to speak up around her.
Okay.
Nothing special about our little town, but it's home.
What about the monk?
We'll do what we can for him. Might have to keep him in the shed for now, though. He tried to bite off Osman's fingers.
Or Oswin. It isn't safe here.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
I'm going to kill whatever's in those ruins before it gets the chance to kill me.
Sounds like a good plan.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Skill tree time, and what is interesting? I don't remember this being a thing. It's kind of cool though. But I do like the actual tree. It's pretty cool looking. Yeah. Getting some buzzing in my sound, hoping that's not picking up too much. Oh, Christ. What did I go with? I honestly can't remember how I did this. I want to say I went with not Barrage. I went with Flurry. I think I did Heartseeker to start.
Fire's looking good, but I should watch it a little longer to make sure it doesn't go out.
If Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire, just give him a shove.
Are you hurt?
Thanks, Stannis.
What's that? You say something?
Oh, you poor thing. Traveling in this awful weather.
It's nice that you can see when they have nothing left to say.
A warm hearth. There are still things to be grateful for in this world.
The woods around here are dangerous.
So we've got 2 simple daggers at 18 DPS. Nothing there that's an improvement. Not that we have much money anyway. And we don't really need it, so it's all good. Oh man, Diablo 4. Here we are. This stuff is all the same as it was in the beta. Wrong button. There won't be any deviations so far as I know. But I kind of ran through the stuff in both betas. I did play it the first time, but then just kind of skipped over everything so that I could come back into it reasonably fresh. When it was actually time to play the game for real. Let's see, how do we shift this compare? This is indeed better. We can quick equip. Alright, cool. Bear? Why bear? Yo, man. I didn't do nothing to you. Skeletons, though. A natural enemy. Those are probably good, hey? Not even wearing any, so yes. Cool. But yeah, I'm anxious to see the rest of the story and to pay a little closer attention this time. I was kind of blazing through it before, since I didn't really want to spoil my first playthrough too much. Okay, sort of remembering how this all works. It's actually been a while since I played a Diablo game with a mouse and keyboard, even though I did it for years, and I generally say it's my preferred way to play. With the advent of the Steam Deck, Everything I've been playing lately has been on a controller, essentially. Let's see, and this is where we come out at the other end, if I'm not mistaken. Let me come up here for some early loot. Take those. Like the music here, it's good. And really nice lighting effects, like this game looks really good. Alright. Let's do it. But yeah, I've had a terrible fucking day today, so I am supremely grateful to have this to unwind with tonight. I've been looking forward to this for a while, and I had so much crap go wrong today. Just literally everything that could go wrong pretty much did. And it was kind of infuriating. Let's see, we need to spend more in order to get more. So... actually, might have wanted to do this. Whatever, who cares? Yeah, I'm pumped for D4 for a variety of reasons. I'm a big Diablo fan, have been since the original. Played a ton of that, actually. It was one of my formative games online. Played a shit ton of that online. Had a clan, whole 9 yards. Yeah. And I played a lot of Quake as well. Those were probably the two games that really got me into, you know, multiplayer gaming insofar as I ever got into it. Demons. Whoops. Anything but demons. Let's see, we got one of these. It's an improvement. So these blow up when you walk by them, or no? Somebody shot one, I guess. Sorry. Oh, it looks so good. I'm not gonna say I bought a new monitor for this game, but I kinda did. Unfortunately, because I am streaming, well, recording, have no interest in actually streaming this live, given the events that have been happening in my life of late. It's just more than I want to deal with, but recording and my capture card is has very low level pass through, so we're stuck at 1080p 60 FPS. That's okay. It still looks gorgeous because it is way bigger than my old monitor by several inches. So it's interesting, your arrows do not, they essentially ignore line of sight when it comes to enemies. So like, you won't hit anything in the that intersects your vision. Talking is hard. So you kind of have to actually aim at what you want to aim at. Magic outlets. Alright, and a magic dagger too. Let the loot begin. Okay, plus to strength. Anything good here? No. Yeah, learning the ins and outs of this is going to be fun. It's one of the things I always enjoy about a new ARPG. What are the rules? What can you get away with? What can't you?
I'm not ready yet.
Getting overzealous. But yeah, I love that this game is slower. I went through and played all the Diablo games. I went through one. Didn't play the expansion since I don't care for it that much. And it's not canon anyhow. I am a little bit of a Diablo lore buff. I have a love-hate relationship with it, but these shadows are great. Great lighting. So ominous. I love it. Played through Diablo 2 Resurrected, which I had a lot of fun with. Didn't stick with it for too super long. Is this where I already was? Oh, hi. Where did that come from? These guys just spawn in? Is that what I was saying? Oh, I forgot to get my new skill. I'm an idiot. I do this a lot, actually, so... There's so many ways to go, but I think I'm going to do Flurry. I enjoyed that. I played a little tiny bit of Rogue at the very end of the server slam. After leveling a Necro, which was a mistake. And it is the reason I did not kill a Shava, because I kept getting into these terrible groups. And, you know, I myself was already a Necro. And had way less time to play the server slam than I did the first beta. So, and I missed a couple of opportunities thanks to real life. So that in the end, I straight up did not get to kill a Shava, which was a bummer. Okay, so that's going to be my first spender. Oops. What are buttons? Love all this detail in the environments. It's great. The characters nice and big, which is cool. It's nice to be able to zoom in, because really, this game has a ton of detail. Like these little... If you actually look at the environment, there's like little dioramas. It's very cool. And I like it a lot. Especially after Diablo 3. I was definitely one of those annoying people that thought it was too pretty, too cartoony. And honestly, not even so much the visuals, it transferred into everything. It just... I don't know, the whole concept lost all of its edge. And like, let's be real, Diablo was always a little cheesy, but I always felt that it was more the intent for it to not be. That it was more, you know, the age in which those games were born. I think the first one had a little more edge to it. And Diablo 2 sort of, you know, it was a little more multimedia, I guess. To use a phrase that now sounds just fucking ancient. But that was kind of how a lot of games were. They tried to sort of reach for the skies, but didn't always hit their mark. And I think Blizzard, to be quite frank, has had some questionable writers at times that have worked on a variety of projects. I'm not going to say that Diablo 2 was like badly written, but I think we all remember it as what it wanted to be, which was more of a... Oops. Dodged right into that. Which was more of a dark, epic, you know, horrific fantasy than it actually was, because it was a little bit cheesy. Which I now remember more clearly, having gone through it quite recently again. But you know, it was still a great game for what it was, and I felt like Diablo 3 just wasn't, it was more in the spirit of what Diablo 2 was, and less in the spirit of what Diablo 2 wanted to be, what it aspired to. Maybe that's unfair, but you know, I felt like something got lost in translation there. And I did like Diablo 3, don't get me wrong. I think it's a good game, and I think it gets more crap than it actually deserves. Especially toward the end, as things really picked up, and you know, after the expansion, like, it was a very, very good game, all things considered. Had some gruesome, is that a word now? Stuff here. Reminiscent of the original. The original game sure did love naked people on spikes. Alright, now we got our boss. Get a nice zoom in on our headless priest here. Poor bastard. Blood magic stuff all over the ground. Looks really good. Or
I need more time.
remember that hurting you before? Maybe it did. They don't make it too hard on you right at the outset. My understanding is it's not an especially difficult game, which is a little bit of a bummer. I'm hoping they rectify that a little, because I like my games to be fairly tough. Alright, solid upgrades all around. Really great details. Like, so few people are gonna... One of the things that really frustrates me with ARPGs in general is they tend to be games people just blaze through, you know? No one wants to stop and smell the roses, but look at all the freaking details just in this room. Like, it's fucking fantastic. Alright, so we climb back out. We already popped our chest up here, because we're smarty pants. Maybe it wasn't up here, was it? Oh, this is the first bit. Never mind. I was wrong about that. And I'm not sure why this doesn't look like I've explored it. I came up here, didn't I? Yeah. I don't know, whatever. That's got to be one of the weirdest things in this game, is how you come across random corpses that, like, explode when you run across them. And I feel so bad for the animals. It's one of the things I don't like, actually. I love that they're there, but I hate how often they're, like, a casualty of your brutality.
You've returned.
I have.
The
Let's
old
celebrate.
ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
Yeah, good times. And bad times. Going into this blind the first time was quite an entertaining experience. I had thought maybe this was going to be like a gameplay thing, like you save the people and then you get some sort of little celebration. I was like, that's maybe a little cheesy but kind of fun, and then oh nope, this is this is a story thing. This isn't like the strongholds or whatever. I spend too much time around video games, clearly, so I think everything is a game mechanic. I saw my corpse, and from my mouth crawled hatred. Father burned his children on a pyre, and a mother molded a new age from the ashes. Puppy. I saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves, tears of blood rained on a desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Then came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. Rothma's prophecy. I don't actually remember if it said in the beta that that was Rothma's prophecy. Ah, the good old murder barn. At least Oswin enjoys his work. He's having a good time. And you gotta love what you do.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die. Not ready yet.
Ready now. Ever notice the tattoo on the back of his head? It's awesome.
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve us.
Lots of little detail that I definitely missed. Whoops. Yeah, let's see. Yes, we could look at what's some of the stuff we got here. When Heartseeker critically strikes, gain 8% attack speed for 4 seconds. Double this amount if the enemy is vulnerable. And this is each time flurry damages a crowd controlled or vulnerable enemy. Heal for 1% of your max life. I don't know. What do we got? Strike damage. Ricochets additional enemy. That could be fun. Hello, barn doors that just sort of exploded. It's a little odd. Sorry, Stannis.
You are blessed like us now?
That was all of them. Light willing.
Indeed. You were the madman from the shed.
Madman? Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and... What
Barf.
manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
And I'm sure it is. I have to go over here and smash things. Okay, things have been smashed. Let's get the key. Yoink. Alright, dude. What's next? Guess we don't need to actually wait for him, do we? Here's the chapel. Nice little shrine out front. Some candles. Really is a beautiful game. Looks lovely.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place. Have
I
a look inside.
love that tattoo.
Hurry. I will prepare the torch.
That is, that's an awesome detail that I completely missed. What were you doing in Nevesk?
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out why. As I neared the village, I sensed darkness around the ruins. I went to investigate. Found the priest's body. Demons. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate their food. You know the rest.
Indeed. Alright. Let's go say hello.
Blood petals. Like the ones I was fed. Is this real?
That's a cool little effect that I didn't realize. When you mouse over, you get that little effect. That's cool.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. My children, The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
Gorgeous cutscene. Really nicely done. A little bit of stuttering on my PC. Maybe, like when it's loading in resources or something, I don't know.
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them?
She called them her children. And they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be. I must report to the cathedral.
Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Kyovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Sweet. Did our quest, got some stuff. Yep, all good. Who is the mother?
Do not call her that. It is a demon, Lilith. The gospel says that she will walk among the people, posing as the mother of sanctuary. If she is here, it is humankind's own sin that has brought her.
Who is this hermit?
He surrounds himself with dark knowledge. Tread carefully, and pray he has not fallen to Lilith as well.
Would be a very different video game if he had. Yeah, interestingly, my character said that Lilith talked about the Lords of Hell coming. Was I just so enraptured with the cutscene that I didn't actually hear her say that? Am I crazy? I don't know. Maybe I am. A great big dead end here. I don't think there's anything else around. Some graves. Nice little details. Let's see. Can't go up there. We can come down later, I guess. Because at some point, I think once you leave, this turns into like an actual stop with a waypoint and stuff. I think you have to get to Kyovashad before that actually happens, if memory serves. Here is our altar of Lilith. Give us stat boosts and stuff. Give you a little bit of XP. And dexterity increased by 2 for all characters on this one. Let's see, wide view challenges. Claimed an altar of Lilith. Huzzah, we've done 3 of 473. Christ. There's a lot to do. Better get to it. Can I jump down here yet? Nope. Lucky Commoner. How does that work? So we can get a profile to play around with this stuff. Edit. Early casualty. Okay. Hello, exploding horse. Yeah, I love all the little animals. They're such a nice little detail, but I don't want to hurt them. And like, as soon as a horde of skeletons comes out here, you really have no choice, you know? Go into our first cellar. One of these little mini dungeons. Piece of cake. Not much in the way of a reward. I think a lot of these you essentially get, you know, like an elite monster. And if they drop something, cool. If they don't, not the end of the world. Let's see, we've opened up this. There's stuff up there to explore. I'm gonna try not to be like a complete asshole about this, but I am a bit of a completionist, if I'm being honest. So I will probably spend a little too much time looking at every bloody corner. Thundering Arctic bear. That's the worst kind. Sorry, bear. I feel guilty. That's probably not worth the sacrifice of stats. I really like the verticality of Diablo IV. That was one thing that was pretty apparent in the beta. Just, it spends a lot more effort to kind of go up and down. Shrines grant variety, short-term power increases when interact with. There should be an of right there, says the editor in me. You are invulnerable. You're useless. Sure. That sounds nice. No. Hello, little deer. Run away. Be nowhere near me. Because I will accidentally murder you. Without wanting to. At some point, I will probably complain to someone and ask, like, hey, can we get a feature where, like, the cute little animals could just be invincible? Like, is that a thing that we could do? Because I would really love to not accidentally be a complete animal murderer. All this adorable animal genocide is not my bag. I don't know if I ever actually went down here. In the betas, I don't remember this little bit. Cool little spot. Maybe you come back and this is a dungeon? That could well be. Definitely getting some audio issues that I hope aren't getting picked up in the recording. But they probably are. Unless the interference happens to be directly in my headphones. Make sure we don't miss any of those altars of Lilith. Which I, no doubt, will miss probably a whole lot of them. Because there's a ton of them, to be honest. I looked at a map at one point just out of curiosity and I was like, man, there are lots of these. Ew. I do enjoy the level up explosion. It is ridiculous. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Nothing especially interesting. We could go for ricochets to an additional enemy dealing 30% of the original damage. Sure, a little more bang for our buck. And this is just back the way we came. Oops. Anything good? What did that say? Unlocks new look on salvage. Weird that they bother to make you hit like a different button for that. Hello, spidery host. Give me your babies. What did it say? Infested corpse. That is a very gross animation. Super duper. Helmet. Cool. Yeah. Looking like a proper rogue now. Is that a bug? Is that dude just standing there? Standing up? That's a little creepy, actually. Okay. We have been over thorough already, so let's get this show on the road. I think we have some what's the word I'm looking for? Ingredients up here. Harvesting herbs and ore can be found throughout the world and are used by artisans for a variety of functions. Indeed they are. Sorry, goats. I need these to save us all from the apocalypse or something. Undetermined. To be honest with you, if they gave me the choice, I'd be Team Lilith. He seems pretty rad. I do like at least that they've given us like a villain with some fairly complex goals. You know, clearly not a good person. Obviously demonic and all, but definitely less of a caricature.
Should clear up when the storm has passed.
That was really my main problem with Diablo 3, is everything felt like a caricature. Like, no one really felt like a serious villain. Everything was a Saturday morning cartoon kind of vibe. And this is trying really hard to go in the other direction, which I appreciate. To some degree, like, who cares? It's all silly anyway. And going too serious might even, you know, feel a little wrong, just because it's an ARPG, you know? You just murder shit tons of things and it is kind of ridiculous, but I do think I prefer this to the Diablo 3 way of doing things. Maybe even Diablo 2, who knows? Because I went through D2R again and I had a great time and it was awesome and lots of fun. And I don't mind the cheese that's present there so much. But there are times when it feels like it wanted to do more than it did. New helmet already. And a simple dagger. We don't get a 1.4% chance to execute injured non-elites. I don't know that I care about that. And that's a big fat upgrade, so yes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see after we've spent a little time with D4 here how I feel about it. Kind of a neat effect with the tree in the foreground here. Hi guys. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Should clear up when the storm has passed.
Indeed. Which should happen soon. An odd assortment of empty bottles, some of them still reek of strong spirits. Our hermit friend had a good time. Who knew that he was such a drunk?
Is anyone here?
Nope. Check out this place, man. Look at this. It's awesome. Who the hell wouldn't want to hang out here? A healer's tools, freshly used. I love this place, man. It's super cool. Herbs, mushrooms, organs, not for cooking. Whatever's brewing smells awful.
here?
It's a pretty bitchin' little secret hideaway for what is ostensibly just a shack in the middle of nowhere. Coated in dried blood, is it intended to catch beast or human? Books. Specimen notes.
Fangs. Young. Freshly turned. An easy kill. Further south than the others. They're spreading.
Very ominous. Yeah, these are awesome looking little books. Like, I love just zooming in on all these little details that I feel like so many people will never even look at. This really is a beautiful game. And I admire the team for what they put together with all this.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
I really like what they did with Lorath in this. He's pretty grizzled from the events of Diablo IV.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kyovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Cheery. Alright, man. In search of answers. I sense a soul. Gotta tell you guys, I am really fucking glad that Deckard Cain is dead. I was so sick of that dude. Just unbelievably sick of that dude. I know he's a fan favorite and all, but like, he was fine in the first game, and I thought he did a good job for what he, you know, was supposed to be in the second, and I hated him in the third. I was really happy when he died, but then they just like tripled down on him anyway, making him overly central to the story, and you know, all the lore things. And like, whoever wrote Deckard Cain, like, I don't know who you are out there, and I apologize if I'm personally insulting you, but I just hate the way he was written. Every word out of his mouth just infuriated me for some reason. I don't know. You know, I'm a writer, so I get easily worked up about things. And I just found him insufferable. The voice that they used for him, I mean, you know, his voice actor was iconic and everything. But I mean, the literary voice just did not do it for me. And I thought the Book of Cain was especially poorly written as well. for similar reasons, despite the content being interesting. So yeah, I'm super glad that he's dead. And I know there's people that are like, oh, no Deckard Cain, how is it a Diablo game without Deckard Cain? No, fuck him. When they brought him back for Diablo Immortal, that was also infuriating. I never really planned to play Immortal. I fiddled with it for a hot minute. But no. Just no. No more Cain. Hope we never see or hear from him ever again. I'm digging what I've seen of the story of this so far, though. Obviously, we've only seen Act 1, for those of us who played the betas. But I really thought that all of that was well done. I'm very curious to see where a lot of it goes. They did some interesting things with some of the characters, even in the span of time of that first bit. Angel Breath. Let's see, we got more stuff here. This is probably the gateway to Kyovashad. So of course I'm going to go off the beaten path. I love this, like being able to look over these vistas and see down a ways, or when the camera will give you like a little vista point to where it'll zoom in and show you something. But those are great little details that make the world feel a lot more believable and lively. Sorry, exploding horse. Goats. It's fine, goats. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just gotta pull the 10 gold out of this hollow tree for some reason. I really could not tell you why. I guess if we go over here, this will take us down? Which, I don't remember doing this in the beta either. So, I don't know. Let's just check it out real quick. There's an event. Caravan under siege.
Help! Please!
Maybe I did do this, or maybe this is just one of those things that can happen anywhere in a designated spot. Hello? Is that it? Gotta be somebody else. Hello. Lorath, can you help me out here, man?
I don't have enough energy.
Oh. So you don't. Dude.
I need more energy.
Oops.
Need it without you.
Piece of cake. Got some murmuring obols. Biteberry. Candy. We talk to you? Are you just gonna wander off now? Stand here and be sad. Yeah, that looks about right. Alright. Well, let's see. What do we got? Need one more to get there, so... let's see. Unleash flurry stabs 4 times, total 37 damage to each. That just ranks up damage. We don't have anything causing vulnerable. Is there something that causes vulnerable? Every third cast makes the enemy vulnerable for 2 seconds. Let's try that. Let's refund. And we'll go with Forceful Arrow. Every third cast has a 15% increased critical strike chance. That's cool. Let's see. Fundamental Forceful Arrow knocks back non-elite enemies if they are close. If they collide with an enemy, both are knocked down. Or pierces through vulnerable enemies. Okay, and then we can get Flurry. And each time damages a crowd control of a vulnerable enemy, you're healed. That's cool. And let's see. Do we get... next rank doesn't change anything? No. It does not. That's kind of a bummer. What are these? Evading through an enemy will cause your next flurry to stun enemies. Okay, that's neat. Sure. Why not? Cool. Try something new. Definitely gonna try and experiment a little with various things in the early goings here. Sure, I'll take that, and that too. And maybe there's something over here. Lane militia with a tunic. Yeah, sure. And I don't think there's anything, this just goes around, which we can do because we're headed back that way anyway. Hello, fellas. Splat. Don't know what most of this crafting stuff actually does. Don't know if we got a lot of opportunity to play with that in the beta, to be honest. Yeah, remember. Yep, they sure are. Yeah, some random boots. Who gives a shit? Let's go. Let's see, and I need to dodge through people to get that stun.
I'm carrying too much.
Oh yeah. Let's see, we'll dump that. Oops. Pick up that, because that's probably good. Sure, whatever. Lorath wants to have a chat. What is this statue? What statue? This statue? This statue. Defaced, no doubt. It seems rather headless. The inscription is badly marred by claw marks. May light of Fath Inarius, Father Inarius undoubtedly, something upon all weary travelers of this holy land turn face toward its something and find strength renewed, I'm guessing. Something like that.
The angel Inarius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies, They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it.
Sounds like a thing we should quit.
Kyovashad lies just ahead.
Definitely don't want to have a holy feud fuck up the whole planet. Although the planet's pretty fucked. If we've determined anything in our explorations of what lore we've been able to dive into, 90% of the human race has been killed off by Malthael at the end of Diablo III. Well, at the end of its expansion, I guess I should say. Alright, we need to get in here and get a town so that we can sell some crap.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
What's this about?
To enter Kyovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. It's a meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you?
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine, but this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Double standard, come on.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you.
What if no sin
Then
troubles me?
Cast it into the brazier. As the fire burns the wood, so too will the light burn away your sin.
Okay. I love how this looks. Like this is a cool little setup. This feels very reminiscent of, you know, actual religious stuff that you might find at little shrines or temples in a variety of religions. Rite of passage, inscribe fear, anger, pride, greed, or nothing but scribbles into the wood. I went with this.
This is a waste of time.
On my rogue.
Did you say something?
I thought it was fun. Little meaningless role-playing moment that was fun to do. It's done.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you.
The greatest.
Welcome to Kyovashad.
Thanks, dog. Appreciate it. Alright, and I think we can talk to this lady right here. You know Lorath?
Well, a man that old has lived through some dark days. Explains why he's so cross.
Yeah, no kidding. Lorath has definitely seen some stuff in his time. It's a pretty cool statuary here. Like, this is a really interesting one. It's got this little, like, demonic dude in, like, a box. Same on this side. Of course, the Cathedral of Lights insignia. And they are ostensibly the good guys, but I do like that there's some sort of moral ambiguity this time around. They don't cast them in the best light right from the start.
So, what did you write on a little piece of wood? I bet you didn't write anything at all. Wouldn't blame you. Well, it matters little, I suppose.
Of course, are you going somewhere?
I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
Our very first fetch quest. What were the villagers doing in those ruins?
Sacrificing. Summoning demons. Honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them.
Tell me of Inarius.
The cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return here, the world he created.
But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an ass.
It's a great line. Lilith's return was prophesied?
There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes, put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us.
Well, he knows how to start a religion.
Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
With what you're paid, you're lucky she has 4 legs.
Alright. I don't know what that little icon... I guess that's just the stable master. Got all these dudes in their beefy-ass cathedral armor. Some seriously cool stuff. Really nice music in town here as well. Let's get our waypoint. Our very first. Which apparently we get XP and money for. I don't know if I like the fact that you get rewards for quests. That was the thing I didn't really love in D3. It just sort of feels arbitrary. Like, I turned in a quest. Now I get random stuff appearing out of thin air. Cool. Yep, fast travel. We know how that works. Earn renown by completing various activities across the continent. I remember what these are. The altars, these are dungeons, these I guess are waypoints. I don't remember what the others are. Obtaining renown will grant rewards at certain thresholds. View the status of your renown for each region from the map. Cool beans. Alright, Osrin. Lorath sent me.
Ah, so the old man's finally decided to bite back.
Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
Well, first, let's take care of some business here. Salvaging items breaks them down into crafting materials as well as unlock their appearance at the wardrobe. Yep, so we don't need any of this crap. Off it goes. Get a whole bunch of stuff, a bunch of transmogs, and we can repair. We don't need to. I don't know if you actually get damage unless you die. I'm not sure how that works. Okay, Lorath's pole arm. While clearly old, its ornate blade has been kept sharpened and polished as though it would be needed again at any moment.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge.
Strange amulet, which you can see even from here, is a big-ass Herodrim symbol. An old amulet of unique design. It shows wear from years of use, perhaps as a badge of office. Alright. Talk to some people.
Found a new boil on my hand that makes 17 so far.
Seems like a real fun place to live. You know, freezing. Everyone's kind of poor. Run by a church. No thanks. You know, just have a seat. Why not hang out here at the whatever shop? Alchemist? Alchemist.
Brewed to order.
Well, need level 10 for that. Craft elixirs. I never really messed with this too much. It's a thing you can do, but I don't know. Almost feels like the game is easy enough that you don't need it. I may be eating those words at some point. Alright, we'll mess with all that later. Let's give Lorath his shit. I had to pay for your weapon.
Ah, apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The Mark of the Heradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Heradrim, Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosgland. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me.
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned. Sometimes, our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Alright. Now, I think we are pretty free to go do whatever the hell we want. Find your purchases. Locations on the map marked with whatever contain new purchased items. Purchase armor, weapons, and other character cosmetics found in the wardrobe. Purchase mounts and mount cosmetics found in the stable. And emotes are found by editing the action wheel. Yes, indeed. I don't know that we have a whole lot in the way of cosmetics. But we can run and check out our wardrobe. Voila! We can buy... I don't know what this means. Purchase a slot? I'm good. Appearance. You can change your appearance. Headstones. Well, that's cool. You can buy yourself a new headstone. That's pretty funny. I guess I don't have anything here. Items? Nope. Have a quick look. Kinda into that. Kind of fun to mess with this stuff, even though it doesn't matter. Because we'll be getting new gear by the truckload. Unlocked look must be selected before you can select a pigment. Alright. Pants. Yeah. Alright. Save. Huzzah. Got a stash. Where did I get these? Oh, probably from completing a quest. The magic sky fairy gave me boots. For no apparent reason. Okay, well, I think we're gonna call it here. Just have ourselves a seat. And, a little closer to the fire. There we go. And, next time we'll start to explore Kyovashad just a little bit before we trek off into who the hell knows where. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and I will see you again very, very soon.